If Kel is still listening, just bring your baby, man. We'll get it caught up. It's all good. We're gonna do dungeons or something this morning.
Morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Neo says played since Burning Crusade. It's interesting to
Have
watch
either
someone
of you guys done the
whose
the
viewpoint
event?
isn't colored. I have not.
I have not. I had a week, so no.
I'd be down for doing that if we want to do that today. I have no idea what the event entails.
Well, basically, we queue for it. It's the chemical company, and you just go in and you kill like one guy. He's inside Shadowfang Keep. He's like a undead alchemist guy.
Yeah, we could do that. Sounds good to me.
Sweet. Do we have to do all the prequel quests? Because I did them on Lysandorian, and then I had to park the character because that night was nuts around here.
No, you can just queue for it. I see it in the dungeon finder on this guy.
Yeah. Juan
You get a chance at
P539
the love
says, "Good morning.
rocket.
Saw the other day your video about the toxicity and WoW. Like it very much. Keep up the good content."
Nice.
Thank you, sir. Skywalker says, "Never thought of it as Skywalker with a Boston accent." That's the first thing I saw when I heard it.
We're not going to officially
First
kick
thing I
off
heard
until
that.
top of the hour, though, right? Because
Oh,
I'm going to need to refill this coffee.
Yeah, dude, you've got 15 minutes. I'm just yakking with people in chat right now on Twitch and stuff. You're good.
It's a beautiful thing.
The first thing I heard when I saw your name was in the Boston accent. I was just thinking like some of the
I see that
Family
you put
Guy
up a
stuff.
hot bar video. I'll have to watch that after we're done playing today.
Yeah, I want to do a separate one too because that one is more generalized for the for different characters, and I still want to do the one that's specific to the druid because the druid is slightly different because even when I'm in like balance, you can still switch between your feral form, your bear form, and your moonkin form, and they all have different hotbars. So there will be a second follow-up video to that as well.
Awesome. That's the part that kind of trips me up because there's certain buttons that like are applicable to all, and then there are buttons that'll pull you out of whatever you're in and kind of put you in like a neutral position again. And like so when the bars change, I want them to change as little as possible so my muscle memory and my hotkeys,
That's the one. The one I just put out is the one you're gonna want to watch because that's what that's all about. It's all about where I put my agnostic. Like as an example, I always put my interrupt in the exact same spot for every single character. That way, and for every single stance. So like that way, if I'm switching stances, I just know my interrupt is that button right there. My AOE is this button over here. The AOE stun is this. The main attack. But I do, yeah, that's the video. You'll get it.
awesome.
It's there.
Yeah.
I know you're going to get more coffee, but Maduros, do you know this? Somebody's saying once War Within launches, guilds are going to be cross-server. I haven't heard that. Was that a thing?
I think guilds can be cross-server now.
Really? So we can invite people from other servers?
Yep.
I might stand corrected on what I was saying earlier in chat, guys. Sorry about that. I did not know that was a thing. Oh, well, hang on. What's the difference? Because I do see a news article here on WoW that says cross-realm guilds coming in the War Within. What's the difference? Do they have realms set up like Final Fantasy has the server block things?
Yeah, traditionally they were called battle groups. So like when you queue for PvP, you'll be PvPing with people from all different realms
within your battle group.
Right. Yep.
Well, I stand corrected to everybody who was listening on chat earlier. I did not know that was a thing. I don't think we've ever had that question come up. Do we accept people into the guild who are from different servers? And I was like, I think you have to be on our server. But I wasn't aware that you could get people from other servers. Huh. I learn something new every day. Thanks, Maduros.
What I'm curious about is if what they mean by that is there's going to be no more battle groups.
They can't join now.
So everybody will be able to connect to any other server that way. Because the issue then comes, becomes if you're outside of an instance, you can't trade. You can't trade gear. Like if you run an instance and somebody's on another server, that's the only time that you can like if a piece of gear drops, you can trade it to them. Maybe
Okay.
all that gets fixed and everything too.
All right, that'll be interesting. Have I played or tried Season of Discovery? Asks Sturk. Nope, I'm not touching it. I have no desire or need to do any sort of um, classic stuff because I'm interested in retail and having fun in retail and have not seen like 90% of what exists in retail. So this is my jam. Retail is my jam. Aspen Golden McConnell, 30 years POV. I'm not that much older than Asmon, I don't think. Isn't he like in his early
So I
30s?
recently started
I mean, I'm
leveling
definitely
a
older than him.
discipline priest.
I'm 44, so I'm definitely like probably 15 years
And
older
I've
than him.
only been doing dungeons, healing through dungeons.
What level?
He's almost 40 now.
I'm glad you said that because I was contemplating and I wanted to hear your perspective on this because once I got to 60 with my druid, I was genuinely thinking about just sticking him in Resto's stance and grinding 60 to 70 just in dungeons, but I didn't know what that experience would be like. How has it
Yeah,
been for the
I
low
don't know
level?
how it would be 60 to 70. Before that, you can queue for any of the dungeons. You just have to go to Chromie and
Hmm.
switch your timeline. So I've just been like I went through all the classic dungeons, did all the dungeon quests, and then I switched over to Burning Crusade. I've been running through those dungeons, doing all the quests inside those dungeons too.
Nice. I've been what I've been noticing because I've been running the Cataclysm stuff with my druid is just like I'm getting so much transmog gear because I'm running the storylines, and so
Oh yeah,
it's just all sorts of transmog stuff from that timeline because I'm doing the quests. And I looked at that and I went, oh, I totally because even though I did Vanilla, Burning Crusade, and Wrath with you guys on classic servers, I've never done that on retail, and so I'm looking at that going, how much transmog stuff is there out there that I can go
oh
get if I just
god,
go run all these classic zones and stuff just for the sheer fun of it. But I've been genuinely surprised how much content there was in Cataclysm. I thought it was going to be a quick, 40-hour thing, but I'm probably like 60 hours in now, and I just got to the Twilight Peninsula, I think, this morning or last night, which means I still have like 2 or 3 zones left to finish up Cataclysm, which is still like another 15, 20 hours of content. It's pretty amazing.
yeah. It's also pretty crazy to think that that was only 5 levels.
Back in the day?
Yeah,
Oh my
Yep.
God.
Only five.
yep,
Only five.
yep. It went from 80 to 85.
That's crazy. Did you hear that earlier, Kel? We were thinking about going in. Also, Liart, did he join Discord? I think he is. I haven't checked yet. Yeah, Maduros was suggesting doing the event today.
I'm cool with that. Whatever.
All right. Well,
I'm
Yeah,
back.
it literally will only take like 10 minutes to do, if that.
it's the Crown Chemical Company.
Yep.
What do you?
Do I need to be somewhere special or?
No, you can queue through the dungeon finder for it.
And do you just repeat this, or is it just a one-time thing and then you go somewhere else?
I figured it would be something just for everybody to see.
Okay.
Because I never did it until I did it just the other day,
Nice.
and I don't even know how long this has been around. So we literally just come in here and talk to the guy, gets pissed off, and then we kill him.
The apothecary? Looks
Yep.
like that's the case. One says it's a little grindy to 60, 70 only in dungeons. Better do that with Time Walk is active way faster. I'm enjoying the low level stuff. I do want my camel mount though, so I'm gonna keep doing Cataclysm dungeons because I'm only like, actually I don't know how much I am faction away, but I'm gonna get that exalted camel from Oldham. Unstable cologne.
That's some really old spice.
You expect me to talk? I expect you to die, Dr. Jones.
So in your inventory, you'll have gotten a heart-shaped carton.
Uh-huh. I got some love tokens, baby.
No rocket. I quit the game.
Oh.
I quit this stupid game. I want my pink rocket.
I got your pink rocket right here, baby. Ah, never mind.
Oh God! I need an adult.
Incidentally, it's also called the Love Rocket.
There you go. All right. What's next? Do we just leave the instance group, I'm assuming?
Yep.
All right.
You can run that. You can run it multiple times a day, but you only get the box once a day. So you can try for the mount once a day.
Okay.
So you can do it on multiple tunes every day to try to get the rocket.
Nice. Kel, did you want to run quests today or do you want to run dungeons? I don't know what's going to get you caught up quickest.
Pretty much I'm gonna be keeping pace with you guys until I actually get on during a day of the week and get him caught up. So either way works.
Okay. Anybody have a preference this morning? We did dungeons last week. I wouldn't mind running more quests, but it's up to. What does everybody have a
I'm
preference
down here
for?
at the quest giver.
Okay.
You know, at the new area, but I can be anywhere that we need to be. Obviously, if we do dungeons, I can just do it from here. So
Let's do some more quests this morning. Maybe we can finish off with a dungeon at the end. I gotta find the flight path. I was just standing by him.
I will say this too, since I've been leveling that discipline priest, I had to enable mouse over casting. That is a necessity to play that class.
How does mouse over casting? Somebody was referring to this when I was healing with my resto druid the other night. I didn't understand what they were talking about.
Yeah, so you don't have to target the person. Wherever your mouse cursor is, that's where you will cast your spell. So if it's over a person, another character, or their party avatar, you cast whatever spell on them, and it works for mobs too. So the one thing you have to be careful about is if you're like in the middle of a battle, it's easier to say use the group avatar for that mouse over, because otherwise you might try to. So like Disciplined Priest has an ability that's both a heal or damage, and I find myself a lot of times in battle, I want to use it on an enemy and it ends up casting on a player.
Okay.
But like when you're moving around and stuff, and you can just basically you click your like a you have to use hotkeys with it too. So because you use a hotkey and it whatever, say it's a heal, and you have one of your players, your mates, targeted with your mouse cursor, that's who it'll cast it on.
That would be a weird transition because I use mouse clicking for a lot of my stuff, not just. I use a combination of hotbars and mouse clicking when I'm playing. That would be a transition. Because you can't use the mouse click if you're hovering, right? You know what I mean?
Yep.
But I'm definitely gonna want to try it out. See if I like the healing, because it sounds like it would be much better for healing.
Yeah, I know there's a UI mod out there too that makes your mouse over stuff even better, to where you can assign an actual healing spell to your mouse clicks.
Yep, it's Healbot.
Healbot.
Yeah, heal.
That'd be good because I've got what, an 8-button programmable, 1, 2, 3, something like that, 6 or 8 button.
I'm actually playing with that tonight to see how it works out for me.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, because with Discipline Priest, the way that works is you heal by damage, but in order to heal by damage, you first have to get a buff on all your party members. It's called Atonement, which lasts only 15 seconds. So in that 15 seconds, any damage you do, they get healed for that damage. And there's like 5 spells that you can cast that'll put that buff on your players. So it's I'll tell you, man, it was tough to get used to at first, but I can see how it can be super powerful if you master it.
And you said that's an interface setting? Because I've been using macros for mouse over spells for the Warlock.
Yeah, it's under controls, and under mouse there is a sorry, no, it's not under mouse. Let me find it again. There it is. It's under combat, mouse over cast, and it has a couple different options on how you want it to function. And I'll tell you, if you've never used it before, it takes a little bit of getting used to, for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to put it on my Alt key for now and see if I can just test it out, because I'm using shifts and controls already. So cool, man. Thanks. That'll be actually really helpful when it comes to assigning things for my main too, because I've been using, like I said, macros, the old school way of doing it.
I could see how, even as like a ranged DPS, like a spellcaster DPS, it could, if you can master it, you could really pump up your damage, because you could have an enemy targeted. Let's say if you have to multi-dot or something instead of tab dot.
Yes,
Just
it might
hover
be. It might make
dot.
Affliction much easier of a spec to play for me.
Yeah, so you could have especially if there's you're in a boss fight and there's ads, you can focus the boss, but then just mouse over all the ads and just start nailing your dot
Okay,
buttons.
that sounds pretty dope actually. If you can master that, I could tell you right now that my old tendonitis left hand is not gonna like it, but I could see already from a hunter's perspective what you just said about being able to focus on the boss and then the ads come and you just really quick move your mouse over instead of having a tab target or click target to get the ad that you want. You're literally just hovering over and just you keep spamming the same abilities. I could see how that could lead to a much faster rotation. That sounds pretty awesome.
It's
by the
awesome
way,
for my AoEs on the Warlock. I use it for Rain of Fire and stuff. It's so great. Not this particular thing, but the old way of doing it, the macro way.
Juan in chat was saying, Juan P59 says, been using mouse over macros this whole time. Thanks a lot for that. So, all right, we need lions, merit badges, and we need to capture some points of interest. Oh, Grat's on level 20, by the way.
Thank you.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling.
So we've got to kill all humans? I need to do that in a Bender voice.
I can't attack that.
I have 3 quests. Is that
Yep.
sounding right?
Meet the new boss, Light in the Dirt, Lion's Pride.
Okay, that involves an additional layer of hotbar planning because it's hard to do Control B and Alt to do the mouse overcast.
Congrats on the ding.
Hand's gonna be playing Twister on that keyboard.
Well, with some proper planning, I think it'll be awesome. It's just right now it's kind of set up for the other way.
I'm out of range.
Man, these aren't dropping any merit badges. Losers.
Looks like we can get more badges over this way.
Mm-hmm. I am trailing behind you guys. These guys don't have any loot. Oh, that got me caught up.
I can't attack that.
And then we have one more point to collect, capture. Oh, it's defended.
All right, what was that guy thinking specifically? Because that was just crazy.
Kamikaze
Tor-
style.
That group of Tauren looks weak. Those 8-foot little girls.
Right, all 5 of those guys standing next to that flag. I could take them.
Looks like hamburger to me.
The All the Things add-on. I'm gonna take a look. I usually don't run any add-ons.
Greetings.
Ooh, a
traveler.
new shield. I don't use shields though.
We shall meet again.
I'm now friendly with Silvermoon City. I have no
Brawlhalla.
idea what that is.
Be safe.
It's the Blood Elf city.
Okay.
May your blades never dull. Go forth to victory. I've been expecting.
Alright, I have one follow-up, it looks like. Siege engines. Alright. God, we just blow through these as a group. It's awesome. Woo woo woo! Chicka 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 moo moo! A savory, deviant delight. Mmm.
What do you need? Strength. For the Horde. Go forth to victory.
Well, if you look closely at these quests, man, you really see why there was so much argument back in the day over which side was the good side and which side was the bad
Yeah,
side.
for real, man.
I think it's pretty clear the Alliance are the bad guys.
Greetings, traveler.
That's
At
not
this
20
moment in
years of
time,
horde
I mean,
bias or
it really feels that way.
Goodbye.
Yeah,
But there was also all the Warcraft 3 stuff, which was pretty bad on the Horde's part before Thrall came along. So,
well, I mean, if we're talking before Thrall, that's a little bit unfair.
true enough, true enough.
I have two quests now: honoring the dead and taking back Taraho.
Honoring the dead.
Inside the tent for honoring the dead.
Thank you.
I also just got a really cool ability on my paladin, which allows my concentration to now heal my allies on top of doing damage to the
There
bad
you go.
guys. Yeah. I think they're all in the same area.
Now you're a murder hobo anointed by God.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we had a... I don't know if it's in the section of the video that I aired this morning for the D&D Minecraft last night, but I was I had a fun time explaining paladins to my nephew yesterday. He's too young to have seen some of the things like Exorcist and some of these fun movies.
Right.
But I was like, man, it's just the power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you. Running around screaming at people and hitting them with a sword. I was like, that's a paladin. I really like the way they did them in, there was a show, I think it was a Netflix show. I can't remember the name of it. It was like a prequel to the Sword and the Stone, King Arthur Merlin myth, where it was Nimue, the Lady in the Lake. It was how the Lady in the Lake got the sword. And And they only did like one season, but it was a very interesting, like real world slash fantastical take on the Arthur myth, like a prequel to the Arthur myth. And there was like the church was coming after all the Fae and the all the elves and fairies and fauns and everything else. And I was like, that's technically a paladin, that right there, because they were yelling about how all the Fae were evil, and I was like, that's technically a paladin. It's just context is key. Sometimes paladins aren't nice people.
I played a not nice paladin in my last D&D campaign. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think Torquemada was technically a paladin, right? Too far?
I don't know the reference for that.
It was the Inquisitorius General during the Spanish Inquisition.
Oh, I don't remember that at all. Yeah. But that's technically, yes, that's crazy paladins.
Well met. May the eternal sun shine on.
Rats.
Made super famous in my mind anyway by a Mel Brooks song. So there you go.
Talk to me when you're ready to leave, and I will assemble my vanguard to accompany you.
For the whole.
Is this going to be like a transport quest where they take us to the next place?
Speak, friend.
Guess we're about to find out.
May your blades never dull.
Oh, it just puts you, yeah, it puts you on a mount and sends us off. So we're going to the next waypoint. Someone in chat said it's not assault if it's with the Bible. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. That's gonna offend somebody somewhere. It makes me laugh though.
Man, the cup holders on these Cochrane wolves just fit my coffee cup perfectly.
Nice. Now, why are you guys riding wolves with banners and mine has nothing and somebody else's has nothing either? Oh, never mind. I just realized that this wasn't you guys. This is the companions. All right, never mind. I was like, why do these guys have flags? What did you guys do to get flags at the mounts? And then I just looked at the text. This is really kind of a cool way to get to the next camp without having to. When did they add these like escort mounts?
Kata.
So it was okay. So this came in Cataclysm. Okay.
Yeah, technically this is all Cataclysm stuff.
Because I played some Horde stuff on the classic servers, and this was not there.
Yeah. This is all Kata. You wouldn't have seen it on Classic. Barrens is. There's a big. That big ol' schism in the middle of the Barrens was never here.
Oh, that's true. Too true.
Roktar. Be safe.
First time I saw it when Cataclysm launched, I was like, they killed my baby.
Strength. Mokra. Farewell.
Rats.
Nabu.
Talking private.
Victory.
Alright, I'm just going to be running around grabbing everything for the next minute, guys. I'm going to bind here at the end, too.
Strength and honor.
Good call.
For the Horde.
Yeah, I just happened to find the innkeeper.
Gotta find the mount guy. I see this. I see the arrows.
Yeah, and I need to figure out how to get up top of that tower, too.
ancestors.
Show them no mercy. That must be outside the gates.
Tis up a little hill outside.
Okay, I'll go grab that.
Speak quickly. Our time will come.
Uh-oh. I got disconnected? What happened?
Banned.
Did you catch the link, Dad?
I got stuck in some stairs and it just booted me. I don't know what happened. I was trying to climb up the stairs and the character like got stuck in the environment and then it just like booted me to
Clearly, you're trying to hack the stairs. I'm looking at it right now.
apparently trying to hack something. All right, let's try that again.
I just thought it would be fun to report you for real money trading.
Can't allow target.
And it untracked all my quests. Gosh darn it. Oh, did he just yeet him off the edge?
That's pretty brutal.
That was pretty awesome.
I love it.
He's been relieved of command.
What do you need? Strength. Go forth to victory. Be safe. May your blades never dull.
I think I'm technically caught up with all the quests now.
Should have 5 of them.
Give me 2 seconds. Yes, I have Silith issues, parts as parts, intelligence warfare, flightmare, and claim the battle scar.
Sweet.
Same.
All right, double checking. I don't need to sell. I think I'm good to go. What's up, Lala? Shurker says every group has its extremes. We're gonna get a large taste of that in World Soul Saga. When light doesn't equal good. Could be, yeah. Silithid Swarmers. What do they look like?
Bugs.
Oh, here's one. Well, this is something anyway. Oh, where did they come from?
You have to use the burning pitch. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Never mind.
Oh, thank God, it gives credit per party.
Yeah, that's nice. S1. We need some briefings from somewhere.
Some right here, I think.
It's like a ground spawn or something?
Nope, just a little body right here.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I didn't catch it. Okay, got it.
Yeah, it's a SI7 agent. That's the Alliance spy network.
Yeah, I vaguely remember the name.
Matthias Shaw.
Now that dude in the. Okay, I remember that. Yeah. We need mercenaries slain, extremities.
For the
down.
Alliance.
Hey.
Oh,
That's it.
hang on. Did a couple of you go back and turn in? I didn't turn in. I ran to the other place.
Oh, I didn't. I ran to the other place.
I did too. You and
I
I.
shall go turn in.
Yeah, let's go turn in those two real quick so that we're caught up.
Sorry, I was like right here.
It's all good. I spaced out.
Yeah, you weren't far.
Si están reciente y caliente, estoy bien. ¿Cómo están? Ok, gracias.
I need a target. Speak, friend. For the Horde. Strength. May your blades never dull. Mulgore. For the Horde. Go forth to victory. Be safe.
Okay.